Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello there, CWTV Nation. Hope everybody's doing all right this morning. We got some fun coming your way from Williams Grove. Look who's in our presence here this morning. None other than the boy wonder, the man, the myth, the legend. Where's he? Turn. Do a good little turn. You see his name up there in the front. It's not Davin. That's the 22 of Hayden Cardwell. Let's see how he does today in the battle over the Pacific. As he gets it going here shortly, we'll be underway in just a few short moments. Finishing out some practice here, and we'll get underway with the action. It won't be long, yeah. It won't be long, yeah. It won't be long till we're racing for you.
Hey, I'm Mark Sexton.
Zach Veach.
Felipe Nasser, and you're listening to Checkers and Records.
Drivers, start your engines!
We got some guys finishing off their qualifications, and we will be underway with racing in about 3 minutes. 3 minutes away from the shindig happening here. Just about everybody has laid down a lap now. Waiting on just a couple here. Is Clayton Tilley still out on the track? Hayden Cardwell sitting on top of the board right now. That is right. Hayden Cardwell here tonight at the Battle over the Pacific. It won't be long. We'll be rolling in the 24 hours. Who else is riding in the 24 hours this weekend? Anybody else doing the Daytona fun and excitement? We'll see. I know we're going to have some fun out there this weekend. Let's see. I think everybody has qualified now, so we're just waiting for the session to move forward here, and we will be rocking and rolling. We weren't 10 seconds. We were 5 seconds away. Here we go. We are going to flip on over. We are about to get the show on the road here. We're gridding up for Heat 1 of the night. Hayden Cardwell will find himself in the front of this one. Thomas Mitchell in second. Matt Trace, Callum Davidson, Matt Ivan, DJP, Ryan Buchanan, and Roy Baymont rounding out the field in this one. Let's see who gets it done today in the battle over the Pacific. Should be a good one. Hoping for Mr. Ivan not to be too rusty. Brianna, we're going to need you to give him a nice slap in the head with that flip-flop if he's going to start nailing the wall, get into stuff. You got to keep him on his toes there, Brianna. Straight out of Beer Hill. Let's see what Matt Trace can do as he starts behind Hayden Cardwell here. Should Ryan Buchanan. You love that, don't you? I don't think I've ever seen anybody so excited for me to say the name. Am I putting the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable there? The wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable? Here we go. This pace truck should make his way off this time by. We should be on our way to a green flag here. Williams Grove Speedway. Heat 1. Battle over the Pacific. Here we go. Green flag flies. We are racing here. Let's see how the 12 does here today. He pulls away. Sorry, the 22. He's pulling away quick. He's going to leave him. Somebody better catch that 22 machine out in the front. Hayden's running away. Matt's going to try. Thomas Mitchell sticking with him as much as he can here. We'll see if Thomas can stick to him and maybe make something happen around the world-class driver Hayden Cardwell this morning. This evening, maybe, depending on where you're at. Look how smooth these guys are running. Series favorite Matt Iben back there in the 27. He's throwing it down right now. See if he can get out and around. Thomas Mitchell staying pretty close there with Hayden. Got to give him credit here. We'll see if he's able, like I said, to make a move possibly. As we come across the line, it will be 4 laps to go. Already a solid run here by the guys at the battle over the Pacific. Good morning, Chummy. We got the zombie Chummy walking around the house with a cup of coffee. He's ready for the 24-hour over there at Chummy Motorsports, guys. Give him a look up over on Facebook. Chummy Motorsports. There's the man, the myth, the legend there. What a move! Down to the low side, Matt Trace gets around Cardwell after making that incident there. We'll see if Hayden can make it up here late in this run. Here he goes with 2 laps left. Matt going to look to the top side now, maybe make a move on Thomas. Can he get around him? Hayden Cardwell down to the low side. These guys are side by side now. Coming across the line, white flag flies. ButtKicker Gamer 2, immerse yourself in the game. Feel what you've been missing. Hayden Cardwell down to the low side now. Can he make the run on Thomas Mitchell here in the front? They get close. He's going to give it. Matt Trace not going to have what it takes for Cardwell, but Thomas Mitchell does. Thomas Mitchell takes this one to the win here. Cardwell in second. Matt Trace finishing third. Clayton Tilley going to run up in the front of this one. Rowan Jones right behind him. Daniel Jeffrey in third. Darcy Wilson fourth. Lachlan Phillips in fifth. Keegan Harman of Harman Designs. He's back there in sixth. Michael Rutledge sitting in seventh. And Tristan Cornford in eighth place right now. Let's see who gets it done here in this second heat. That was a solid first run we had. Gotta love seeing our buddy Hayden Cardwell back on the track here on CWTV. It's been a bit. It's been a bit. See what Clayton Tilley's got for the field here. Can he keep it out in the front? As Rowan Jones, he's been a solid competitor here in this league. There's the field behind the leader right now, Clayton Tilley. Chummy's pulling for the 96. He wants to see Keegan do a shoo-wee. Keegan's gonna do a shoo-wee. These guys are about to take off and make their way into this second heat. Gary Jones cheering for Rowan here. There's the green flag. We are on it. They are popping wheelies. Getting started here in these 410s. So much power in these machines. Just that absolute power to weight ratio in these. It's a little frightening. Rowan Jones out to the front here. Going to battle Clayton Tilley at the line. The first lap belongs to Rowan. He's rowing across the finish line in front. Back behind them, Darcy Wilson in that third place. We got a battle up here in the front between Rowan Jones, Clayton Tilley. Rowan Jones is barely edging out that 51 machine of Clayton Tilley there. He's going to keep a hold on to it. Can he hold steady? As we still got a good amount of racing here at Williams Grove. You got to give these guys a lot of credit. It's been a fairly clean race here so far. Not a track that usually goes too hot, too steady, as this is one of the more technical tracks on the sim. Really fun track once you get the hang of it. I was able to work something with the 360s here in the last official season that they had, so we'll see. Maybe I hop back out there with those, but these guys in the 410s, it's a whole nother ball game. You'll see that exit of 4 get very slick as the night progresses. The 51 down to the low side of Rowan Jones, and pretty much the top 3 running away with this one. Rowan Jones, Clayton Tilley, Darcy Wilson, all 3 of these guys back there. We got some traffic up in the turn here. We'll see if that's going to play a factor as they see it. Clayton Tilley tries to dip down low and get away from that. You see the car up on the top side there. That's going to bunch the 3 together here with 3 laps to go. 2 laps, to go as they're going down the backstretch now. Clayton Tilley, Rowan Jones, Darcy Wilson, 1, 2, 3. They're going to get the white flag this time by ButtKicker Gamer 2. Immerse yourself in the game. Feel what you've been missing. Look at the 51 now. Clayton Tilley. He's going to try to hold on to it. Can he keep it out there in the front? Rowan Jones is looking. He wants some, but not going to have the time. Clayton Tilley wins this one. Rowan Jones in second. Darcy Wilson finishing it off in third place here. We got a 30-lap feature coming your way here. These guys are gridding up. Let's have some fun now as Thomas Mitchell, Clayton Tilley round out that front row. Third sitting Hayden Cardwell, then fourth Rowan Jones, Matt Trace in fifth, Darcy Wilson sixth. Matt Iben, Michael Rutledge round out row 4. In row 5, DJP, Keegan Harman. In row 6, Rory Beaumont and Tristan Cornford. In row 7, Ryan Buchanan and Lachlan Phillips. Callan Davidson and Daniel Jeffrey round out the field in this one. They're moving, they're shaking. Let's have some fun here. Can anybody stop the world-class driver Hayden Cardwell tonight? He was defeated in his heat. Let's see if they can keep him at bay here at Williams Grove. Guys, real quick, if you like what I got going on, I just want you to hit that like button right now. Let these guys know that you're out there, you're watching. Let me know you're out there, you're watching. Maybe you're paying attention. I'm keeping you on your toes right now. Pop quiz. Pop quiz. That's your answer. Simple. You give me an up or a down. Tell me how I'm doing. Let me know. Let me know. You guys are the best out there. Here we go. Green flag flies. These guys are underway. We are racing here. Williams Grove in the feature event tonight. Look at the 0-2. Going to get a great jump. Thomas Mitchell out in the front. Let's get a little wide angle. See what we got shaking up through the field as these guys are cooking around. Up on the top side. At 51 there of Clayton Tilley holding steady. Hayden Cardwell going to make a move down to the low side in that 22. We got 3 wide battle here for the front.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, caution, though, as these guys go to battle for it. Let's see what happened. Oh, that was a rough one. Oh, Rowan Jones just catching that fence. That little exit in the fence there, and that's a rough one there for Rowan. He should be able to adjust, get back here, but not what you want to see after a solid drive in a heat. Not what he wanted to do for sure. Let's see what they can shake up here. Right now, it is Thomas Mitchell in the front. Clayton Tilley second. Hayden Cardwell. Darcy Wilson, Matt Trace. Rounding out the top 5. Ouch is right. That one hurt. They'll be back to racing here this time. Bye again. Thanks for tuning in here to CWTV. That's Checkers and Wreckers Television. We're going to have some fun. We got a 24-hour of Daytona experience coming your way tonight. We'll be streaming that a little bit. Not when I'm in the car. Green flag flies again. The 0-2 getting a great jump over Clayton Tilley and Hayden Cardwell. Hayden going to make his move right to the top side here. See if he can't get it done. Got a pack in the back, but didn't get a solid jump like the others. Head up to the BWSPORTS1.com blimp and follow DeJuan. Thank you, Damon, for being up there, and nice little pilot there. The 17 down there making a good run to the low side and putting it on. Let's see what happened here. It all came off of that. Never mind. I said he threw a good one. Nope. Ends up giving a little haymaker. Whoopsie. Should get the one to go this time by. Let's see. We are going back racing here this next time by. Pace truck making his way off here this time by, and we are going back. Green flag. Let's see what they can shake up here.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is back out in the air. Thomas Mitchell not getting the jump he did that last time by. Get a little wider angle here, see what's going on through the field as these guys try to make their run. You see Hayden going to swing it up to the top side, try to get momentum down that front stretch here. See if he does that again. You can see just different styles by that 22 machine. Right now it looks like he may be a little slower. He's building up that momentum. It looks like he's loading himself in that slingshot and going to fire away now. He's to the low side of the 51. Clayton Tilley, though, with the momentum up on that top side, really going to run down the front stretch. Still can't get around that leader at the moment, Thomas Mitchell. We got a caution. Let's see what happened. Not sure where that one came from. He was pulling out. I assume that was between Keegan and himself there, so we'll see as these guys get to shaking back forward. We're going to be back to green flag racing this time by. They fire off, and that restart. Not what Thomas Mitchell wanted. Is these guys right on his tail. He does not get the jump he got those last couple restarts here. So these guys definitely starting to hunt down the 0-2 now. As Clayton Tilley up to the top side. He's got Hayden Cardwell with them. They're going to make their way around the 0-2 machine. The 0-2 going to stick to the low side. Thomas Mitchell right behind Clayton Tilley. Hayden Cardwell up to the top in the 22 machine. He's going to try to make his way around Thomas Mitchell now. Clayton Tilley going to be able to run off to the front. See what he's got now.
Yellow flag is out.
And we got a caution here. Cardwell able to get around Mitchell, and I do believe the spot will be given to him. We'll see, though. $17 getting a little loosey-goosey there. we'll see. I do believe Cardwell had the position that prior lap, so should be able to keep second place. It'll be lap 11 of 30 when we fire off with the green flag. It's kind of a whole new ball game for the 22 of Hayden Cardwell. He's used to running these 410s, no doubt about that, as he's doing a fantastic job in the World of Outlaws Pro Series, the NOS Energy Pro Series, I guess. But this is a fixed set, so it's a completely different ball game. But that 51 has a lot to brag about right now. As Clayton Tilley, Thomas Mitchell as well, both of these guys have held very steady with that 22 machine of Hayden Cardwell here throughout this race. Let's see if Matt Iben, the fan favorite here in the battle over the Pacific, can he get something going? The last year defending champion. Come on, Matt. We're going to be back to racing here this time by So DJ, I just saw your message there about the internet. My suggestion to you is use your internet, not the McDonald's next door. No green flag flies. Clayton Tilley getting a great jump out in front of that 22 machine here this time. Let's go back looking. Darcy trying to make a move for third place here on the low side of Thomas Mitchell. Not going to be able to do it. We go back up to the battle in front where Hayden a little off of Clayton. So we go back to the battle back here. This is for sixth place. Rowan Jones, Matt Iben. Rowan trying to make his way back up through the field here as he fell early in that race. Hayden into the wall. Just a hair there, but he's gaining momentum on that 51 machine of Clayton Tilley. Let's see what he's got. Into the wall down low. He's trying to get it going. Matt Trace trying to hold off the surging Rowan Jones through the field. Can he keep him behind him? Rowan Jones is fast today. Gary has taught him well. He's down to the low side of Matt Trace now. Can he get something going here side by side? Matt looks like he was going to go for the inside. Rowan holds his line, throws the slider, makes it stick. What a move by Rowan Jones there. Got to give him credit on that one. The 9 now, still trying to hunt down that third place Thomas Mitchell. Let's look back up at Hayden Cardwell as he is falling back. Clayton Tilley doing a great job here today as Hayden tries to rip the top side compared to Clayton's low. About a half second between the two of them here as Hayden into the wall. Just a hair there. You're starting to see it's going to look like ice. We got a caution. Looks like the 83 there around. Whoopsie. Should be going back to racing here. Couple laps. Won't be long. We'll be back to the action here. It'll be lap 18 of 30. Thanks for joining me here on CWTV this evening, this morning, wherever you may be, whatever time it is. Again, thank you so much. Chummy, the 96. Let's see, Keegan. Oh, man. I think he may be doing a couple too many shoeies, Chummy. He's still in pit lane, Chummy. He's over there doing shoeies with the fans. Green flag back on this one. Those two get a great jump. Hayden Cardwell right on the backside of Clayton Tilley. He's going to go to the top side now. Can Cardwell make it out in front of the 51? Cardwell to the top. Tilley down below. Here they go. Both just trying to get a win.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Got a yellow again and again. Let's see what happened to the 26. Coming into the turn, the 17, 26 right there. It looks like 26 caught the 17 maybe a little quicker. Maybe gave him a little too much throttle on the exit. We got Keegan Harman in here of Harman Designs of Keegan Designs. What do you think of Keegan Designs?
What?
He says what? No, Harman Designs here. Keegan Harman sitting in here. You're in the pits. One too many shoeies before the race?
Oh, yeah, something like that.
He said you had Chummy out here in the crowd cheering for you. And then,
oh, hey, Chummy.
And then, you get all these Americans behind you. You come out and you. I know it's the night for you, and it's a Friday. What is it? You're in the future, so
Yeah,
yes,
Friday
it is
night,
a
yeah.
Friday night. You are over 21, so you may have had a little more fun here before.
Yeah, I mean, I finished at 11:30 this morning. Finished work, so I've had lots of time to kill.
So you're sitting in the pits here. You've been watching this one. The 51 doing a great job holding off the world-class driver Hayden Cardwell here. Do you think he can keep it out in front here, Keegan?
This track is becoming very one lane from what I'm watching. It'll be interesting to see if he can, but if I had to put money on it, I think I'm going to go Cardwell.
He thinks he's going to go with the Cardwell boy here. Let's see if we can get it. I think Matt Ivan's coming up from the back here.
Yeah, Matt's struggling though. He's been complaining about it a bit.
Keegan's going to hear that one. Thanks, Keegan. We'll get you back down there.
No worries.
Green flag.
Green flag flies. We're back to the action here. Clayton Tilley in the 51, jumping out to a great start here again. You got Hayden Cardwell in the 22 behind him. Let's see if Harman was right here. These guys are fighting out there. Hayden Cardwell, he is closing in. He is getting closer and closer to getting around that 51, but like Keegan said, a pretty one-lane track. Well, he says a one lane, but yet Cardwell's up top. We've had Clayton down below. They make a little contact there in the straightaway. Cardwell up to that top side, and that's where Keegan was saying it definitely becoming a one lane. He's up top, and that speed just kicks in up on that top side, and the 22 with the momentum on the straightaways really starting to pull away. You see the 51 making it up through the turns, but watch again as the 22 just gets a great run out of the exit here, coming around. It'll be lap 24 of 30. Oh, the 22 into the wall. That's going to allow the 51 of Clayton Tilley back out and in front here. Let's see if Clayton can capitalize on that and keep it out in front of Hayden Cardwell for the remainder of this race. Hayden not going to give him anything here. He's going to race tough. He's going to race hard. He knows he just made that mistake, and he's got to make it up. The 22 going to go to the top side now on the 51 of Clayton Tilley. These guys are battling one of the better races we have seen here with the battle over the Pacific. What a run Clayton Tilley is having here, the series regular against the iRacing Pro. Who's going to pull it off? Hayden gets the run, but there's a caution, so Clayton gonna get the spot. Oh, no. We jinxed, and the 27 is around here. My goodness. What a run this has been. 27 into the wall. They're bouncing off and back into the wall. Whoopsie. Chummy says no Cardwell. Big shout out to DJP for putting on a great league here. Every league's got its rough weeks, but obviously these guys are putting on a show here today. Gotta give Clayton Tilley so much credit here as he is putting on. Matt says a big whoopsies. Whoopsie. What a run. This is going to be a shootout to the finish. As Clayton Tilley does get that spot back, Hayden's going to have to try to make it back around. And then right behind him, Thomas Mitchell. He's been in it all day. Colby, this is a great race here so far. Gotta love it when these guys throw down a great one here like this. We'll have 4 laps to go when we come to the green flag here. I'm excited. I'm on the edge of my seat. These guys are about to get it going here again. Tilley time is what Chummy says. There he goes. Clayton Tilley getting a great jump. I like that, Chummy. I like that. Look at the 9 back there. Darcy Wilson throwing a slider from hell. He almost got that bad boy to stick. He's going to go back down low. The 0-2 had a great run there. Woo, what a throw of that. The 22 now, with 3 laps to go, is going to try to catch the back of the 51 of Clayton Tilley. It's Tilley time, baby. Let's see, can he keep it steady? Can he keep it going? The big 2 to go. 2 left. 2 laps here. Clayton Tilley. Oh, no. We get a caution here. What happened? We got drop a gear on drop a gear crime. And then drop a gear with the kick in. It's good. Splitting the field goal there. Whoopsie. Ivan into Daniel Jeffries. A caution here. Close to the end of it. What excitement we have. Oh, my goodness. It's Tilley time. These guys will be back to racing here in just a couple. We should get the signal here this time by that we got the one to go. We'll see. DJP says his money is on Cardwell. If it was legal, I'd put $20 down right now because I think Clayton Tilley, I love me some Hayden Cardwell, but I think Clayton Tilley has proved himself tonight. I think he's going to take this one. I got to go with Chummy here. I think it's Tilley time. He's coming for you. He's going to get you. It's Tilley time. Keegan's now been in the pits for 20 minutes. They're going to get started here on the low side. The 51 gets going. Gets a great jump here on the 22 of Hayden Cardwell. They are flying behind him as well. Trying everything they got. They're going. The 51 into turn 4 here. He's looking forward. He's got the white flag flying. The 22, he's right here. Who's it going to be? The ButtKicker Gamer 2 final lap is among us here. Coming down the backstretch, the 22 up on the top side. He gets to the side of the Clayton Tilley, the 51, using up momentum. The 22 snatching it here at the end. What a run! What a run! Oh my goodness! Clayton Tilley's got to be kicking himself after that one. Oh man! Woo! My goodness, what a run we had there. We'll wait for some of these guys to head on in and we'll talk to them here. My goodness. Where is Clayton Tilley? Give me 1 second here. Let's try to find these fellas. Clayton Tilley, what a run that was. You got a copy, sir?
Yeah, mate.
Wow, that's all I got to say there is, my goodness, just a little too hard into that final turn. It allowed him to get it there, but what a fantastic run that was. It was almost Tilley time.
Almost is not good enough, though, unfortunately. We'll take second to Hayden, though. Obviously, he's pro level and fighting for the championship at the moment, so to run second to him and by bugger all is good on my terms.
Absolutely. There you had a good strain of green flag there, and then we kind of got into a few different restarts there. Was that making you a little worried every time you had to restart? You got a good jump on him, but it just seemed like he was able to reel you in there.
It was good and bad, and I kept sort of making mistakes there on the bottom, and that's where he'd get the run out of 2 on me and just pretty much drive around the top. And I sort of expected him to go the top in 3 and 4 on that last lap, and he didn't. He sort of cut down under me a bit, and by then I'd already blown it into the turn, and it was just sort of hold on and hope for the best, and come off second best, obviously.
You'd have done that a lot better, because I'd have been so excited. I'd have smashed that bad boy into the wall right there. You held it off. You did a fantastic job here. The 51 machine of Clayton Tilley, I think, deserves a standing ovation here today. Who do you want to thank for getting it all done, sir?
Thank all the boys at Momentum, Josh Cooley, all the other fellas, and our sponsors, speedshop51.com, CT Designs, Everything Dirt, Verti Clothing, And all the other guys that chip in, and you guys for broadcasting and DJ putting on the league, and cheers.
Absolutely phenomenal run there for you there, Darcy Wilson. Congrats again.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Never really rung in the sprint cars, but went well.
You don't really, are you more of a late model guy?
Yeah, yep. Yeah, I'm a late model guy and bigger midgets.
So it's a completely different game here with the wing. You got that downforce here, but you threw a hellacious slider. And when I say that, usually it's a bad thing. That was one of the better sliders I have ever seen you put on third place. He was able to get around you at that moment, but that started the battle, I think. I think you made 2 spots up on that one slider.
Yeah, I had to do it. If I didn't do it, then this wouldn't have went anywhere, so...
You got to throw it down here. How much, I mean, you say you're not much of a sprint guy, but then you come to Williams Grove, you get a podium in a sprint. That's not easy to do if you're a late model guy, if you're a guy that's used to really throwing this car in at a technical track like Williams Grove.
Yeah, I don't know. It just works well, I guess.
Came out in your favor here today. You get it done. And we find yourself talking in podium. So who do you want to thank for a fantastic run here today?
Just like to thank all the guys at United, Hagen for being the crew chief, KCLD Cleaning, Origin Graphics, 87 Creative, JR Productions and Media, Atrad, Natrad, Valveling, and just everyone that helps out.
Fantastic run by the 9 Machine here today. Congrats to you, Darcy Wilson.
Thank you.
And now we'll talk to the winner. It's been a while since we've spoke, sir, but hey, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm great, dude. How are you?
I am fantastic. What a run that was. And in Hayden Cardwell fashion, you put on an absolute show there. We thought it was about to be Tilly time. You must have heard us talking about Clayton Tilly. You said, nope, not today. I'm going to get it done here. What a move there at the end to get it done, Hayden. Run us through that.
Yeah, early on, I just tried to really run the top with it being a fixed setup. Just try to burn as much fuel as I possibly could. That's just the goal. And there at the end, we could get runs on him, but whenever he would hit the bottom, as good as he could hit it, I couldn't do anything. So I think he just messed up there at the end, and we were so close there, just opened up a gap there, and I was able to shoot through it.
Absolutely, the right place, the right time, and looked like you had some competition though. As Clayton Tilly, he was out there. I thought he was going to have you. I'm not going to lie, I thought he had you there, but just a solid run here. And you're not your normal. Your ballpark is, like I said, you're used to these open setups in the. Is it the NOS Energy that you're running right now? And
yeah.
So how much of the open setup game that or the race that you're used to comes to play in these fixed setups here in the 410?
Not really too much. Just whenever there's a fixed setup race, it all just comes down to the driver, which I'm not against fixed setups. You just got to take the races a little different than you do with the open setups. Just like this setup had a 511 gear, and normally we would never run a 511 gear in the 410 here. So just changes the lines up a little bit and makes the racing a little bit better also.
So it kind of helps you maybe move a little around the track and find a different position than you're used to, kind of. So just a fantastic run again, Hayden. Congrats to you. Who do you want to thank for getting it done here?
Yeah, I just can't thank all the guys on Sexton for putting in a lot of hard work. Tilly for running a hell of a race. Will Darcy, he does a lot back at the shop. Helps us out. He brings it home third. Just Swindell Speed Lab and everybody that puts on this race car. Couldn't do it without him. And you for broadcasting and everybody for the league. Pretty cool to come here.
Are we going to see Hayden Cardwell run on Friday mornings anymore?
I don't know.
We'll see. I hope to see Hayden Cardwell. Did you? I wish I could get you on here, but did your sister get you with the Sharpie last night? You got something above your lip there.
Oh yeah. Darcy loves it. Darcy loves it. It gets him a little fancy.
Fantastic.
Look at him.
Fantastic run you just had there. Great job, Hayden. Congrats again, sir.
Thank you.
Absolutely. What a run it was here today. Over at the Battle Over the Pacific. We appreciate everybody behind the scenes for getting it done. What a run. That was an absolute blast to call, an absolute blast to go. Yes, Matt. Who we got, Matt? Who we got? Let me get back in there. I forgot last week we had to head out. My son was wailing. Let's chat to these guys. Let me get real quick. Mr. Trace. Do you have a copy, sir?
I do.
So last week you put on a good show. Were you in that top 3?
Yeah, I was actually.
So what was the run? It's been a while. I've eaten a lot of dinner and done some other things. So I do forget that top 3 last week. Run us down if you do remember.
I believe last week your winner was Clayton Tilley and Rowan Jones was second and I was third.
So there you go. You had those top 3 there. And I do apologize. I missed you guys out there. But so I do remember last week it was a little rougher week, but you guys were able to keep it up front. And, you know, sometimes it seems like you guys might have the best race up in the front and you don't even see where the accidents are happening. Is that, from what you remember, is that kind of what it was like last week? Because I remember you guys battling pretty solid up in the front. It just seemed like that battle for 15th was constantly a little heated.
Well, I can't speak for the other two because I had to come from the back. But I know from when I was up there, Clayton and Rowan were putting on a good show. That track was just tough on everybody. I mean, even us as admins, trying to keep everything under control with everything that was going on, with all the wrecks that were going on. But from what I could tell from up front, yeah, the battle up front was really good. The cautions definitely helped that out a lot.
I've got to give you credit because that is definitely something I do remember about last week was when you were in there, DJ, I think, was having issues with his mic. So you are the only admin at that point, and you got guys screaming at you from all over the place. Hey, I need this, I need this, I need this. You're keeping your cool, you're keeping calm, and you're battling up to third. That's a fantastic deal to do.
Yeah, it was probably one of the most difficult things I've ever done because I had to come from dead last in the B main and got up to 4th. So that pinned me 12th in the A main, and then I got, like, everybody's yelling for DJ. Hey, DJ, I need this. I'm like, he can't talk right now. Just give me a minute. I'm sure it'll be another caution. Give me a second. And then it just kept going on. So, I mean, I apologize to everybody that watched last week with all the cautions and the delayed cautions because it was kind of difficult to do it by myself.
Hey, it happens, like I said, to the best of them. You guys come back here this week, and you made up for whatever. Everybody forgets that. They're on to this week in one of the most entertaining races that we've seen, but not to take away from what you guys did there last week. But I just wanted to give you credit on the back end for what you do, Matt, because you do a fantastic job here.
Thanks, and I appreciate the broadcast you guys put on, and definitely want to give a congratulations to Hayden for that race today. I mean, it was kind of, I'm not going to say it was intimidating seeing that Hayden Cardwell comes in and runs with you, but it's a testament of the broadcast you put on in the league that we're putting on that a Pro Series driver is really willing to come and race with us, and I thought it was pretty good for all of us.
Absolutely. We'll talk to Rowan here now. And Rowan, you come back from a fantastic week last week. Yeah, you had a pretty good week here this week. You had that unfortunate incident with that wall, but going back to last week there, I do remember you and Clayton battling it out there. Very tough, very hard there. And, you know, yourself and the Iridium boys, you really seem to be turning it on here since you're not turning it on. You turned it on once you came into this league. You guys have been on fire.
Yeah, no, cheers. Yeah, last week was definitely a good race. It was definitely a good battle. While the track was still a little bit tacky between me and Clayton at the front, we definitely, I wouldn't say trading paints, but we were definitely, crossing over. And, once he finally got in front of me, he started to pull away, so there wasn't much I could do. And so it was just the best I could do. And yeah, tonight I had a bit of a mishap. The wall came out, and I gave it a bit of a hug. But so I still worked my way back up, and I think I ended up finishing 4th in that one. I think.
So just a fantastic run, and I'll tell you what, you don't often see, especially in a fixed race in dirt. It's not like it's Daytona. Excuse me. It's not like it's Talladega. So in dirt in a fixed series, how much can that team aspect really play a factor, a role?
Yeah, it's just giving each other support the whole way through, and like having a fixed setup league definitely brings out the driver in someone. Yes, setup it does is a lot to a race car and to how well you do in a race, but at the end of the day, it's how well that driver can actually drive the car itself.
Absolutely there. So like you said, I think it comes down to that support, that kind of just boosting each other up. If you happen to lose a little bit of momentum, then hey, you got it. You're good. Just keep it up. You got to keep your teammate going there. And you guys, like I said, have seemed to really click on ever since you brought it in here. So it's awesome to watch you guys go at it. You had a teammate here that was running in the top for the most part all day today. And then, like I said, last week with you guys there was just a fantastic run. Anybody you want to thank for getting it all done here?
Yeah, I'd just like to thank Tomlinson once again. My sprint car teammate. He's, always well and gives us a hand when he can. Just the other drivers in the race last week and this week, it was a really, really good event. I'd like to thank all the viewers, the league admins and the broadcaster, especially DJ and Matt. I've done a small league before, and it is hard to get it going. I've not done anything this big. But yeah, Inside Lane Productions, Scorpion Raceware, Sim Blacks, Devon Stove Designs, and Hickey Motorsports, and also any family and friends that were watching tonight. It was awesome.
Absolutely. Go back to Clayton Tilley. It's Tilley time again. Clayton, you got a copy?
Yeah, mate.
So I forgot about that performance there last week as well. So you're coming in here in these 410s, and I've seen you run these midgets. I've seen you run the 410s now. It seems like anything with power you really prefer. You do a good job with.
Yes, mate. Yeah, we just get out of here each week and give it our best, and yeah, generally our best is enough in here.
I would think after today's performance and last week having a solid run there, that you're going to find yourself, if not at the top, pretty close to the top of the point standings. Am I correct?
Well, I've only ran 4 of the 7 weeks, so I think I'm a little bit behind on that point. But if we keep going with these 1s and 2s, then I should be pushing up the ladder pretty quickly, I would think.
It won't be long. Well, see, that's how you come in here. You're on fire like that. It feels like you've been in here for the whole season there. It was that long break in Christmas kind of took me off of my run there. But just a fantastic run now, 2 weeks in a row, Clayton. It's awesome to watch you run this year. It's you're doing a great job. We look forward to seeing you push forward here in the future.
Fine.
Absolutely. And that's what we got for you guys here today. Thanks, guys. Sorry for missing you last week.
Thank you.
That's what we got for you guys. Big shout out to DJP as well for putting this on the backside. Guys, that's what we got for you. The next time you see me, I'll be in my Chevy, my C8, running 24 hours of Daytona. It's going to be a fun one here tonight, guys. Tune in. CWTV as always. We're going to have a blast.